Hi friends, so today I'm just gonna hop on here, and last week, since I enjoyed talking about shopping so much, I decided I wanted to do it again, but kind of in a different way. So today I'm going to be just talking about some of the new makeup releases that have come out and my thoughts on them, and maybe see what your thoughts on these things are as well. If you guys don't know who I am Reagan, and welcome to my channel. I would really appreciate if you joined my small family here. I do post new videos every Friday, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of those. And other than that, let's just get started. I'm going to be having screenshots of what I'm talking about right here, and so you guys can like follow along with me that way. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow collection. On this post, it says that this is a holiday collection. One, why are holiday collections coming out right now? It's not even Halloween yet, and so you don't need to be releasing your Christmas holiday collections yet, in my opinion. Secondly, why is this a holiday collection? Like, why can't it just be a collection? They are not themed holiday. Like, this collection could be released at any time and no one would ever know that it's a holiday collection. Like, there's no packaging that's holiday and the colors are nude. So I don't really see the point in releasing it as a holiday collection. Anyways, Natasha Denona is like the new hyped up brand. It's like the big thing right now and everyone wants it. And so I don't own anything Natasha Denona. This collection, just the first picture that's right here, caught my eye because I love nudes. It's a very true nude collection, I think. Like, even the packaging is nude. It's very chic, very, very pretty. I mean, the lipsticks, the colors of the lipsticks are like so deep nudes. Like, even though they're not like a dark deep nude, like the pigment of them in the swatches on the pictures look amazing and so pigmented and so creamy and soft, and it just looks so appealing to me. I really would love to try these lipsticks because they look so bold. Can nude lipstick be bold? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That is what caught my eye first. This collection was also released with a highlighter, and the highlighter looks amazing too. I kind of don't really want to know the price on that highlighter because I feel like it would be very overpriced, and I don't know if I'm willing to pay that much for a single highlighter. If I were to order anything from this collection, it would be the lipsticks. I thought that was super exciting. And then the next thing I want to talk about is also a Natasha Denona release. It says it's part of a holiday collection. I don't know if it's part of the same holiday collection or if it's just like a holiday release or like what's going on really. It's just the mini Zendo palette and it is really pretty. I think that like the eyeshadow palettes like this that are like kind of look like the bite-sized eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. really intrigue me because it's not so much of a commitment as buying like a huge palette from her. Also, I think that the colors in this are very unique. Like, a lot of these colors are not colors that are in palettes that often, and they oddly go really well together. Like, they look better together than I would think they would. I don't really know how you would create a look using this palette solely alone. I don't really know how that would work, but I do think that they are shades that I would want to add to my collection, if that makes sense. The next thing that I'm talking about is like really exciting. I want this so bad, and I know it's kind of tacky, but I am really excited for it. When I saw it, it's like kind of dumb, but I think that it looks cool. Anyways, it's this tapatio collection. It's just so funny, like when collections come out like this, it's like really tacky, but this one I want for some reason. I don't know why I'm like drawn to the tackiness of it almost. So first they have the Tapatio palette, and it's just a 6-pan palette. I honestly think that is there 2 different palettes? There is. So there's 2 different palettes. I'm not sure. I'm gonna read and see. Okay. Tapatio El Dorado eyeshadow palette includes 6 brights and neutrals in matte, shimmer, and glitter finishes. And then Tapatio La Diabla eyeshadow palette includes brights, neutrals, mattes, matte sparkle, shimmer, and glitter finishes. So there's 2 different eyeshadow palettes. I don't really know now looking at them what one I'd want more. I feel like you'd almost need both of them, but they're only $14, so getting both of them would not be that hard. I almost think I like the one with like the yellowish color on top, and then right next to it is like a burnt orange glitter. I think that that one is like deeper and more neutral than the other one is more like bright orange. And so I think I would like that one better, whatever one that is. I can't really tell from this post, but honestly, I have been saying this for a while. I'm like really into orange and like amber, burnt colors. What are those called? Rust. The colors like this color, the color of my eyeshadow is today. I don't know if you guys can see. Like I'm really into that like fall rust burnt orange colors, and this is like exactly what that is. So I think that this release is perfectly timed because like these colors are in season right now, and I just think it's really cute. Okay, anyways, I want the eyeshadow palettes. Look at the freaking lipsticks. They're mini Tapatio bottles, and they are so adorable. I don't even care if the lipstick is that nice. They just look really cute, and I think that they're so fun. So the lip glosses for the whole set, it's $24, and you get 5 glosses, which is a really good price, and I just think that they're so adorable. It would be worth it to try them. They're so cute. Okay, and then it looks like it comes with a beauty blender, and I think that might be all. I'm gonna read the post. Oh yep, a sponge, and that is all. So for the whole collector's box, it's $72 for the 2 palettes, the lip gloss set, and the sponge, and it comes with a bottle of Tapatio hot sauce. So this is really, is it cheesy that I love this? I don't use Tapatio at all, but like my dad and my brother are obsessed with it, and they use it on like everything. And so it like kind of reminds me of that too. Like it takes me back to when I lived at home, and I love it. And I just think it's like tacky, but also I want it really bad. So I love that release. And what do you guys think about it? Do you think it's like so tacky that you're like, no? Or do you think that like it's tacky, but for how tacky it is, they did a good job with what they were doing it for? That's what I think. Also, this collection is by Hip Dot, which I've never really heard of. And so I don't know what that is. It does look like this is gonna be available in Ulta stores or maybe online, I'm not sure, but it will be sold through Ulta. Next thing that I'm gonna talk about is the ColourPop collection, the Soul collection, S-O-L. I've seen this a lot, not just on this Instagram page, but also I've been seeing like ads for it. I've seen like multiple videos. I haven't watched the videos, but I've seen multiple videos made about this. And I've just seen like, I've seen a lot of advertising for it. So I just thought I would talk about it because honestly, I'm really underimpressed. What's the right word? Because underpressed is not a word. I just feel like it's very neutral and it's very bland. Like it's nothing special. It's very, the colors kind of all look the same. Like there's no pop of color really. It's so dull. That's the perfect word, is dull. And the eyeshadow palette is called Sandstone, and I think that that's just like a really accurate name for it because it's just kind of like a wash of sandstone. So I'm just not, like, I would never look at this palette and be like, I am gonna buy that. I want that. Like there's no desire in me to get it just because it's so boring kind of. So this collection has, it looks like lipsticks and oh, maybe those are eyeliners. Yep, eyeliners, lipsticks, and then eyeshadows. I don't know. They also have like a body glitter thing, like a shimmer, a body shimmer. None of it is interesting to me at all, really. So I don't really have anything great to say about this. The lipsticks, these 4 shades all look the same to me. Like especially the last 3 all look the same. And so yeah, I would not buy this. It's boring. And I think that they could have done better. And especially if you're gonna be doing a palette that's like very monotone and very dull, why would you make it this big? It is an 18 pan palette and it could be a 9 easily. It easily could have been a 9 pan palette. So underwhelmed. I am just not interested whatsoever. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna be talking about is the Makeup by Mario collection. This, I was like not really educated on what this really was like entailing and who this was and what was really going on. I am so amazed by this collection just because of how creative and like educated it is. It's kind of like it's very focused and like made for makeup artists, I think, and targeted. Its target audience is makeup artists, and I just think it's beautiful what he did with the collection and kind of like the reasoning why he made the collection the way he did. So first, this whole collection is eyes. So if you don't know, Mario is Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. And so now he is creating a makeup line. This is the first release of the whole entire brand as a whole. So he started with an eye collection because he always starts makeup with the eyes, which I think is a really clever way of releasing things. So he released eyes first, and he released 3 eyeshadow palettes. So the first eyeshadow palette is called Master Matte's eyeshadow palette. It is $48 and it's 12 matte shadows and they are all nudes. And all of the shadows are inspired by human skin tones, which I think is really beautiful, that it's like so versatile and it's something that can be like very natural on the skin and also very like blendable and beautiful. So I love that. The second eyeshadow palette is the Master Metallics eyeshadow palette, and it is 12 shimmer shades. All of them are shimmery, and all 12 of them are inspired by natural colors that occur inside of our bodies. And so I know that kind of sounds weird, but honestly, I'm kind of a nerd and I think it's really beautiful. And so it's kind of like beauty from the inside coming out. I don't know. Like these colors are going to match us so well. I don't know. I just feel like since they already occur naturally within us, that they're gonna be so flattering on the skin and they're gonna work so well with our complexions that it's just a beautiful idea. Anyways, I think that that's amazing. And then the next is the Master Metals eyeshadow palette. And it is 5 intense metal shades that are inspired by Earth's natural metals. So as you can see, all 3 of these have different themes. All of the colors are inspired by natural things, by natural colors and just life, natural life. I think that this is a really cool idea too, because I think it's just amazing how he put this all together. Anyways, so these 5 metal shades can be transformed into a liquid foil using the Master Metal Manipulator. That is why with this palette comes the tray that's removable in there so that you can mix them up in there. And honestly, the swatches of these that I've seen are so metallic, so beautifully foiled. The pigmentation on them are amazing. I love them. I just think that this is amazing. And anyways, so those are the eyeshadow palettes. And then there is the highlighters, and then there's eyeliners, and there is brushes, and a bunch of other stuff. I don't really want to talk about them as much because I'm not as interested in those, but there are highlighters. This is a jelly formula highlighter, but it's translucent, super cool. It looks like there's nothing in the pan, but there is. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, top square palette that has 3 different shades in it. That is a Master Eye Prep and Set kit. And each of those come with 2 cream primers and one translucent powder to set the lids and diffuse the shadow. So that is what you would use first on your eyelids before applying the eyeshadow. And then you can go on with your eye look. It comes with 2 shades. So one shade is for brightening the eyes, and the second shade is for evening the skin tone out on your eyes. So there's like, it depends on what kind of look you're gonna go for. Are you gonna be going for a more bold look where you want a bright undertone, or are you going for a more natural look where you just want to even out the eyelid? So anyways, guys, I just think that that's so beautiful and smart and amazing, and it's made from the heart. Like, you can tell that he really put his passion into these products, and he shared all of his makeup ideas and tricks and tips with us, and I think that that's super neat. And so I am really excited to see how they do. I know they were just released, I want to say not even a week ago, and it's definitely, those products are now on my wish list because I think that they can be such staple products because of how they were made. I've just never seen a collection like that, and so I think it's really just beautiful. I seriously just think it's amazing, and I can't say, I know I'm just talking in circles. It's because I just want you guys to know that I love it so much, and I think it's so, like, I love how it ties in makeup and natural beauty and naturally occurring colors and our natural bodies, and it just like ties it all together, and I think that it really comes full circle, and that means a lot to me. And I love like the science behind it, that there's like thinking involved with what went into these products, and I think that that's just really great. Anyways, I'm kind of a nerd and I love it, and also I'm just a makeup artist, and I love that his products were targeted for the artistry of makeup. So anyways, guys, this was super fun. I would love to hear your thoughts about the makeup products I talked about today as well. And other than that, thank you again for joining me today, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye, loves.